Today we're going to make some cute bunny ear napkin holders. So we've got these bunny ears, 3 of them all around the plant hanger, giving it a little Easter decor twist. Now you could, of course, make only the bunny ears and use them as napkin holders for your Easter table decor. Now I don't have a very cute napkin, but you get the idea. I think this will look very cute at your table for Easter. Let's get started. So first, we're going to cut the cords according to the measurements below in the text. And then you take one of your short cords, so this is 80 centimeters or 32 inches. You fold it in half like this, and then we attach this fold onto the ring with a lark's head knot. So pass the fold through the ring, and then from this loop, you pull the cord ends through. And don't tighten it just yet, because next you're going to take the longer cord. So this one is 2 meters long or 79 inches. And we're going to pass this cord through, so inside the lark's head like that. And we're going to also find the middle of it. So you can bring the 2 cord ends to touch and then find the middle, and we'll have the middle of this cord inside the knot like that. And now we can tighten the lark's head. So that is one set of cords mounted onto this ring, and then we're just going to attach another one. So repeat these steps. You take another one of these short cords, same length again, and we just attach it with a lark's head, just like we did the first one. There, we don't quite tighten it yet, and then we take the longer cord and we pass it through the knot that we just created, and make sure that the middle of this is, wait, I made a little knot there. So that's the middle of this cord, and then we can just tighten the lark's head like that. So now we've got our cords mounted and we can begin knotting. And then we're going to, one set of cords at a time, we'll knot a set of square knots here. Now I knotted 15 square knots with mine, but depending on your cord thickness, you might knot a few more. But my bunny ear, so this one senet, is about 17 centimeters long or 6.5 inches. But also if you have a different size bunny ear, that's also very good. So to begin the square knot senet, if you don't know how to make square knots, if this is your first time, well, welcome to the wonderful world of macrame. So I'm going to start with the left knotting cord, which is this one. This is the right knotting cord, and these are the filler cords in the middle that just stay put in the middle. They don't make any knots. So left knotting cord goes over the fillers like this, and then the right knotting cord goes over the left one. Then we pass the right cord underneath the fillers, and we pull it through this loop. So you create a knot like this. This is called a half knot. And then we tighten it. There. Then, keeping the same cord always on top, which is this cord here, it's this one. So now we bring this cord over the fillers towards left. We bring this cord over that one, and then underneath and through this loop. So it's basically the same thing we did, but kind of mirrored there. And then we tighten. And that's one square knot. And now I'm going to make 14 more of these with this set of cords, and then I'm going to move and repeat the same thing on the other side. I'll see you afterwards. Now it's time to create out of these 2 long senets our bunny ears. And I like to separate the 2 senets And then I want to bend the ears inwards like this, because this way, once we hide these cord ends to the back of the knots, it's less probable that the cord ends are visible from the sides. So they're not here, but they're more kind of inside, in the middle. So to bend this nicely, as you can see, it starts to do this kind of wrapping thing. I'm going to find the filler cords and take the innermost of these filler cords and pull on it gently. I want to make it a little bit tighter here, like at the bend. Maybe that's enough. Maybe a tiny bit more. Don't pull too much because you don't want the ear to become smaller. So maybe like that. Yes, that's good. And then we'll put these working cords. So these were the working cords from the previous lesson. We'll put them to the side, and we can take one of these filler cords and we make a lark's head around the ring, just like we did here, but this time just with one cord. So we bring the cord over the ring and then loop it underneath, bring it back to the front from here, and then we cross itself like that, and then go to the back, underneath the ring, and then again over and through this loop. There. So it creates a sort of a lark's head. And then we just need to make sure that we tighten it properly, like that. There. That's now attached, and we can just bring all the cords to the back of the work. There. And then let's tighten the other one too. So we are twisting this the opposite direction. And here again, I'm going to pull on the innermost filler cord a little bit to get the ear to curve. There. And we repeat the same thing. So I bring the cord over and back to the front from here, and then over itself, underneath our ring, and then over and through the loop to create a lark's head. And then we just tighten it. There's our bunny ears, and now we're just going to finish off the cord ends. So I'm going to go to the back of the work, and here, one thing that you can do, but let's do it at the end. I just want to tell you now. So the filler cord, this is the second filler cord. These are the, actually, let me just separate these so you can see it a little bit easier. So these are the two knotting cords from the senet, and these are the two filler cords, one of which comes from the lark's head and one that comes from inside the senet. So this one, you don't need to tuck it anywhere. You can just, at the end, cut it short right where it is. And then we can first hide in the filler cord that made the lark's head. So take a crochet hook or a tapestry needle or anything that allows you to go inside the knots and bring these cords, kind of hide them inside the knots like this. And I like to do at least 4. There. And like this, I'd like you to finish all the cords except the filler cords that were not knotting the lark's head. Those you can just cut. But I'm also going to show you another little trick that I am doing, because if you just hide the cord ends normally, and then you bring the ears close to each other like that, the ears are quite far away from each other, as you can see. They're kind of looping to the sides like that. And what I like is that I like the ears to touch and go kind of vertical upwards. So we're going to use, you can do this or not, of course, it's your choice. we're going to use one of these cord ends, one from each ear. So I'm going to hide it underneath the cords and bring it up maybe 3 or 4 knots up to here, and then pass it to the other side and effectively kind of bringing the ears together like that. So let's see what that looks like. First, I'm just going to hide the cord end underneath and bring it all the way here. And with these working cords, I'm actually going to put them through the lark's head first. I like the way it looks like. There, and then I'll hide it underneath, so I think that's like 6, 7 half knots. There, now this cord is underneath these square knots or half knots, and now I'm going to pass it first underneath this bump, so it comes out to the side of our ear, like there, and then I'm going to pass it to the other side. So here I could pick this one or this one, let's put it here. I'm going to pass it to the other ear, like that. Like that, and then pull it close. And here I could go down, but I'm going to go up instead because there's going to be all these cords that are going to come up the ear. So we're going to put it this way. And here I'm going to lock it underneath at least a few, like 4 or 5 of these half knots. There. And now from the front, after when we're done, I'm also going to mold these a little bit so that our ears have a bit of a nicer shape. But they are now attached. And then we can take from the other side another one of these cords. I like to pick the longest one for this. So this one is quite nice and long. And we'll do the same thing. We bring it up, take it to the other side, and then hide it here. And you can also do the rest of these just like this in this technique, and I'll see you after. And like that, all the cords are tucked in except for these ones, and now we can just go ahead and cut it all short. There. And if you feel like your bunny ears look funny, you can just mold them a little bit, like pull on the ear loops here. Ear loops, it's a loop, I don't know. And there you go, your Easter bunny napkin holder is done. And how many are you going to make? And if you like this tutorial and would like to do some more macrame together, remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.